Hello and welcome to today's online seminar. Guys, very good to have you here for today's online seminar. How are you all today? Guys, how are you doing? Pooja says great. Hemant says good, sir. Nupur says good. I'm fine, Nupur. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. Welcome all of you, guys. Today we are going to the topic of today's online seminar is how to crack GRE Verbal. Guide to crack GRE Verbal. We'll be starting the online seminar in a short while. Meanwhile, to make the seminar more interesting, we have a few contests for you. We have a few activities for you. You can win exciting prizes in this online seminar. Okay, guys. While we wait for our other friends to join, let me ask you to log into your Facebook. You'll be needing your Facebook for the activities. Guys, please log into Facebook. You all can log into your Facebook, and I'll be sending you a link. You can click on the link and log into GRE's Facebook page. Kiran is already logged in a flash. Okay, great. Nupur has already liked. Okay, hello Purva. Guys, are you all excited about today's online seminar? Are you all excited about today's online seminar? Swikriti is already excited. Karthik is excited. Hemant is very much excited. I am excited as well, guys, to talk to you. Okay. Guys, the link which I have sent, you can log into that. You can browse through that link, and you can share the image. You can share the post, Facebook post that says I am attending, join me. You can share it with your friends and ask them to join the webinar. You can invite your friends too, guys. We have GREH Online Academy Award. We'll be announcing the winner at 9 o'clock, at 8 o'clock, I'm sorry. I'll give you a small hint, guys. To win this award, you'll be needing the help of your friends. Just a small hint. So guys, be ready. Okay? Alright? Okay. So guys, have you all invited your friends? Have you all invited your friends already? Okay. Shiv Kumar has already invited. Purva, you can share the Facebook image with your friends. Nupur has already shared in a group. That's great. Okay, guys, let's start the seminar. Okay, let me introduce myself to you first. I'm Mani Kumar. I'll be the webinar coordinator for today. We have our GRE expert Abhishek with us. He is very eager to talk to you guys right now, and he is almost about to snatch the mic from me. Okay, guys, here is Abhishek. He'll be continuing with today's online seminar.
Thanks a lot, Mani. Thanks a lot for the introduction. So, good evening, guys. How are you all? How's everyone today? Manikumar told me all of you are very excited for today's online seminar. How many of you are excited? Nitish is awesome. I'm doing good, Sugandhan. Pavit, Smriti, Shivakumar. How are you doing, guys? Nupur, I'm doing good. I'm doing great, Nupur. Arun says he's doing awesome. Alright, so guys, good evening and once again welcome to today's online seminar. My name is Abhishek. I'm a senior GRE advisor for GREH.com and I've successfully helped more than 1,500 students with their GRE preparation each year. Okay, and that's exactly what I intend to do. Me and Manikumar will guide you in this online seminar. Okay, now speaking of which, Mani is already there in our Facebook page. So guys, in case you have any doubts, you can just shoot your doubts to me or you can just shoot your doubts to Manikumar. You can also write in your expectations for today's online seminar. You can just go back to the Facebook page and just let me know the expectations from today's online seminar. Alright, Mani is there in the Facebook page. Just type in your expectations. Guys, you can type in your expectations for today's online seminar. Alright. What are your expectations from today's online seminar? All of you can type in. What are your expectations from today's online seminar?
Abhishek, we've got a comment already here. Purva says tricks to crack GRE Verbal efficiently. You have something to say about that, Abhishek?
Yeah, definitely, Pooja. This online seminar is basically about how to Purva, sorry. This online seminar is basically about how to crack GRE Verbal. All right, I'll definitely be helping you with that. I'll be taking care of both RC as well as your vocab. Any more money?
Abhishek, Shivakumar is asking how to complete sentence equivalence.
Okay, so Shivakumar, I hope he's already started his preparation, right? Alright, well Shivakumar, I'll definitely help you with sentence equivalence. I'll be covering a few examples also, so I'll definitely help you with that.
Om Prakash is asking, what should I do to join you?
Well, Om Prakash, very good question. Om Prakash, which program would you like to enroll for? Have you gone through the program list? Alright, okay. So guys, shall we begin today's online seminar? Shall we begin the online seminar? Mani, are you ready?
Yes, very much, Abhishek. Very excited.
Okay. Now, let's begin with GRE. What is GRE? Well, GRE or Graduate Record Examination is an online adaptive test for students wishing to pursue higher education. Okay. Now, how many of you would like to do your MS abroad? Mani told me a lot of you are interested in MS. He told there were lots of doubts regarding that. How many of you would like to do your MS? Shivakumar would like to do his MS. Kiran Sai would like to do his MS. Hemant would like to do MS. Pooja, Shriya, Nupur, Arun. What about the others? What about your friends, guys? How many of you have invited your friends? Those who want to do their MS. Okay, Nitish has invited friends. All right. Okay. Well guys, for all of you who are planning to do your MS, well, you can write your GRE for MS and PhD. Now, how many of you would like to do your MBA abroad? Sahitya would like to do his MBA. How many of you would like to do your MBA? Rohan would like to do his MBA. Sai Charan would like to do his MBA. Okay. Akash would like to do his MBA. Alright. Well guys, for all of you who are planning to do your MBA, well, GRE again is the exam for you, because most of the universities, most of the top universities, they started accepting GRE scores for admissions. Alright, so you don't have to prepare for different exams, just one exam would do. Okay. Now the exam basically considers, it measures the scholastic potential of the candidate and not the subject knowledge. Okay, it doesn't test your verbal or quant skills. It basically tests if you're fit to do your masters. Alright, it evaluates applicants from different backgrounds in a common yardstick. Because most of you guys, which college are you studying from? Where are you studying? Pallavi is in IIT. Hemant is from Bangalore. IP University, says Pavit. MVSR, says Nandan. Bhima says SRM University. Mani is also from SRM University, Bhima. JNTU. Nivedita is also from SRM University. So I hope you know Bhima. So we have Nivedita and Bhima from SRM University. Kalyani University, Pune University, alright. Well guys, here's what the exam does. It doesn't matter which university you study in, even if you study in IIT or any other college, what it does is it evaluates applicants from different backgrounds on a common yardstick, okay? It doesn't check if you study from IIT or you study from any other college. Okay, that is what the exam does. Alright? Now, before we begin, how many of you have decided on doing your masters? How many of you have already set your mind on doing your masters? Okay, Arun, Nitish, Nupur, Hemant, Sahitya, Shriya, Kiansai. Okay, so which admissions are you planning to go for, guys? Which admissions are you planning to go for? Fall, spring, fall 2014, spring 2014. Okay, not yet decided. Okay, well guys, for all of you who have not yet decided, don't worry. At the end of the online seminar, you will definitely have a clear picture. Okay, guys, everyone can participate. I see that only 50% of you guys have participated. Guys, everyone can participate in this, so that I'll get a better idea of when exactly you're planning to write your GRE. What exactly is your preparation level? Arun is not yet decided. Sahitya says spring 2014. Rohan says fall. Alright, what about the others? You can just click on your screen, guys. Only around 70% of you guys have participated. Swikriti is writing it in 11 days. Alright, Swikriti. Pavit is going for fall. Saurabh is also going for fall. What about the others? Alright, 56%, nearly 60% students are going for fall 2014. Okay, 22% going for spring 2014, and around 22% have not yet decided. Well, don't worry, at this end of the seminar, you'll definitely have a clear picture on that. Alright? Bhavana would like to know whether schools would give importance to GMAT taken students or GREs taken to. Alright, Bhavana, I'll definitely clear. Guys, what we'll do is at the end of the seminar, we'll have a question and answer session, alright? So where you can directly speak to me. Okay, and I'll clear it out. In case you have any doubts in between, don't worry. Just send your doubts to Mani. You can just type your doubts in Facebook, and Mani will reply to your doubts. Okay? Alright, Mani, would you read out the doubts? In case there are any doubts, you can just read out your doubts.
Yes, definitely.
Alright. Now, GRE is a very important criteria, correct? Now, all of us know what is GRE, what exactly is the exam about. Alright. Now, what are the main benefits of this exam? Well, guys, GRE is a very important criteria for your admissions. Okay. it opens the doors of some of the top US universities, okay, for your masters. All right. Now, how many of you don't want to spend your daddy's money for your masters? How many of you don't want to spend your daddy's money for your masters? Arun, Saicharan, Sahitya, Shriya. Alright. Well guys, GRE can help you with that. Because if you get a good GRE score, it drastically increases your chances for financial aid. So you don't have to depend on your daddy or mummy. Alright?
Abhishek, I'd like to speak to you for a moment.
Yeah, sure, Mani.
We have a very good doubt from Srikriti. Srikriti is there is verbal in this mail.
Okay.
Any shortcuts to get the answers correctly and efficiently?
Alright, you would like to get shortcuts and tips. Well, this is the webinar for you, Srikriti, because I'll actually be helping you out in this online seminar. Alright. So shall we move forward? So shall we move forward, guys?
Okay, Abhishek, we have one more doubt.
Yes, Mani.
You guys asking how to start up with verbal practice.
Alright, well, Pooja, it depends on how much. Okay, when are you planning to write your exam, Pooja? Okay, well, what first you need to do is you need to take a diagnostic test so that you will be able to know exactly where you stand. Okay, you can take a diagnostic test or a mock test so that you will be able to know how much where you stand in your verbal preparation. So depending on that, you can plan your studies. All right, but first you need to know where exactly you stand. What is your difficulty? Is it remembering words or application of words? A lot of factors are involved. Okay, I'll be covering that as we move forward, Pooja. So don't worry about that. All right. So guys, any doubts you can just send it to Manikumar and I'll clear your doubts. Okay. All right. Now this is the GRE pattern. Okay, this is the GRE pattern. The total exam is of 4.5 hours. Now this includes your breaks. Okay, you'll get a 10-minute break. This includes your break. There are 6 sections totally, 2 quant sections, 2 verbal sections, and in analytical writing you would have 2 essays and an experimental section. Okay. Now in your quant section you would get 20 questions and 35 minutes per section. Okay. Now in your verbal again you would get 2 sections, 20 questions and 30 minutes per section. Okay. Now in your analytical writing there would be 2 essays, an issue task and an argument task. You will get around 30 minutes each. So it's basically like an essay writing. You will have a topic and you would have to write for and against that particular topic. Alright.
Abhishek, we have one more very good doubt from Pavit.
Okay.
If is it sufficient to do vocab from Word Power Made Easy by Norman Lewis?
Yes, Word Power Made Easy is a very good book, guys. But as I said, practice is also very important. All right, Word Power Easy is one of the most commonly used books by GRE students. All right, it's a very good book. What you can do is you can read from that, and not only that, you also need to read a lot of online articles. Okay, you can read a lot of online articles. A lot of materials are there online. You should read a lot. Okay, and practice is also very important. All right. Okay. Now the total score of the exam is 340. Okay. Now your verbal is out of 170, quant is out of 170, and your analytical writing is out of 6. So now you can ask, why isn't the analytical writing included in your 340? Because analytical writing is rated separately. Okay. Now analytical writing helps a lot in your admissions. Okay, when you're applying to university, it helps a lot in your admissions. Now the best part of the new GRE is that you can skip questions and answer later within the time allotted in the section. Okay, so in case you have a problem, you're not very much familiar with the question and you're spending a lot of time, don't worry, you can just skip that question and answer it later. All right. Now the test is adaptive at section level. Individual questions are not adaptive. Okay, the test is adaptive at section level. Individual questions are not adaptive. So let's say, for example, you write one verbal section and you found the section very easy. The following verbal section would be difficult. Okay, that is what it means. It's not, the questions are not individually adaptive. Okay. Now this is the pattern for your verbal section. You would have text completion, single blank, double blank, and triple blank questions. Sentence equivalence and reading comprehension, where you have to select a sentence based on the passage, a sentence and passage that best answers the question. And you'll also have a lot of multiple answer and single choice and multiple answer questions. Okay, you'll have a lot of multiple choice, single answer, and multiple answer questions. Now this is your verbal pattern in your GRE. Okay, now before we begin to verbal tips, the three how to crack GRE verbal before going for vocab and RC, let's test our verbal now. Let's test our vocab skills. How many of you would like to play a little game? Alright, let's have our own little game over here. Okay, now I'll show you a question. Please don't use Google. Alright, please don't use Google. Now this is an example of a text completion single blank question. Okay, now let's see who the first person to answer this correctly is. Text completion single blank. You can just type it over here. No Google searches, guys. Text completion single blank. Ramu's already given an answer. Nitish, Ramu, what about the others? Okay, so the correct answer is E, alternative. Alright, so big round of applause for Ramu. Ramu was the first person to answer this correctly. Good job, Ramu. Now let's go to the next question. It was her view that the country's problems has been dashed by foreign technocrats, so that to invite them to come back would be counterproductive. Okay. Now what's the correct answer, guys? Yes, I said, and you're also correct, but Ramu is the first person to answer it correctly. All right, I'm getting a lot of answers. All right. Well, the correct answer is D, exacerbated. And the first person to answer this correctly is Jigar Patel. So big round of applause for Jigar. Good job, Jigar. Guys, once again, if you have any doubts regarding this, just type your doubts in our Facebook page. You can just comment on the post and Mani will reply to your doubts. Okay? Alright. So shall we go towards the vocab learning techniques, guys? Now the seminar is basically divided into three sections. One is GRE vocab, one is GRE RC, and then how to prepare effectively for the GRE. Alright. So shall we move forward? Okay. Now for learning a word, the best method is the three-step preparation method. Okay. Now the three-step preparation method is basically, the first step is the stranger stage, the second step is acquaintance, and the third step is friend stage. Guys, when you come across a stranger, alright, you're standing in a bus stop, you come across a stranger, what is the first thing that you would do? If you would like to speak to him, what is the first thing that you would do? Everyone can participate. Rupesh says name. Harini says smile. Hemant says hello. Exactly. You will get the name first. Correct. You will first ask him his name, ask him where he is from before making him your friend. Exactly. So this is the same case for words also. So first you try to identify the meaning of the word, then you get close to the word, you understand the word, and then you apply the word. Okay. Now, I don't want to give a very boring seminar. I know it's a Friday evening. All of you might be very excited to looking forward to the weekend. So what I'll do is I'll use a lot of examples, guys, okay, in this online seminar. So let's take, for example, the word expropriate. Now, expropriate means to officially take away private property from its owner for a public use. Alright. Now it's a verb. Expropriate is a verb. Now let's see a usage. The land was expropriated by the state. Right? Legislation was introduced to expropriate lands from absentee landlords and redistribute it to peasants. Okay. Let's see another usage. The Bolsheviks expropriated the property of the landowners. Okay. So now do you see what we did in stage 1? First we identify the meaning of the word, the parts of speech and the usage. Now this is the basic first thing which you need to do. Are we all clear, guys? Any doubts? Nitish Kumar says no doubts. Alright. Guys, now this is just the first step. Okay, once the first step is set, then we can move forward to the following steps. So shall we move forward, guys? Okay. Now stage 2 is understanding the word. You write the word in your own language. Okay, you create usage statements. Now writing in your own language, it doesn't mean that write it in Gujarati or Marathi. Okay, write it in a language by which you would understand. Alright. Now I've written the word expropriate in a more simpler language. Now by expropriating, we acquire personal property officially from its owners for a common purpose. Okay. For example, the act of acquiring the land for laying a road or building a dam is expropriation. Okay. So now do you see what we've done over here, guys? We've just simplified that meaning. Correct. We've simplified the meaning so that we'll be able to understand it in a better way. Okay. Now this is just my language. You can write the word in your own language, in a language which you will understand. Okay. But first you need to know the actual definition, and then you need to find out. Okay. You need to write it in your own words. Are we clear? Any doubts, guys? Mani, any doubts in Facebook?
Yes, Abhishek, just let me check.
Alright. Guys, meanwhile, you can send all your doubts. You can just forward me your doubts.
Yeah, Abhishek, we have a very good doubt from Bhavna. Bhavna
Okay.
is asking, learning all the 3,500 GRE words, will it really help?
Well, Bhavna, I get this question a lot. A lot of students ask me this question. Well, actually, it really helps. Okay, now GRE doesn't test your verbal skills as such. What it does is, okay, now if you learn words for questions like sentence equivalence and text completion, you will be able to answer them. Okay, it won't ask the meaning of this word or meaning of that word. Okay, so it's better to know all the words. The more words you know, the better are your chances. Alright? I hope I answered your question. There's no fixed rule that you need to study 3,500 words, 3,750 words or 4,000 words. The more words you study, the better are your chances. But out of experience, generally it's better to learn these 3,500 words. Yeah, definitely, Mishra. You can just Bijesh, you can just type in your doubts here. No problem at all. So shall we move forward? Shall we go towards this next step? Step 3. Alright. Now before that, there's another way to learn words. That is thematic classification. For example, you classify words with the help of personalities or interpersonal relation. Okay. Now it will help you to get a better understanding of the words since you learn the words with other related words. Okay. For example, how many of you have heard about Amitabh Bachchan? How many of you like Amitabh Bachchan? Svikriti was the first person to answer that. Kiran Sai Charan. Okay. Now tell me, guys, what are the first words which comes to your mind when I say Amitabh Bachchan? GRE words, academic words. Academic words, guys. See, what we do when we classify words with the help of theme is that you not only learn one word, but you also learn all the other words which are related to Amitabh Bachchan. Correct. Tell me, do you want to learn words with the help of a dictionary, open up a big dictionary, or do you want to learn words with the help of Amitabh Bachchan? Which is more fun, guys? Which is a fun way of learning, with Amitabh Bachchan or a big fat book? Amitabh Bachchan. Exactly. Now, for all of you who would like to learn words with the help of themes, we have a GRE theme-based word list. I'll just forward you the link. All right. I'll just forward the link shortly. The theme-based word list. Okay. All right. Now, the third stage is basically applying the words. Okay, applying the words in speaking or writing. Now, how many of you are in your college? How many of you are studying in your college? Sai Charan. Which college, guys? Hemant, Kiran Sai, Sahit, Sai Charan. MVSR says Kiran Sai. Sartak is in his third year. IAAS Nepal says Bishay. Okay, we have a student from Nepal. GAT says Pooja. VIT University says Rajat. Karunya University Coimbatore says Sahit. Osmania University says Nandan. Blitz Pilani, Dubai campus says Saurabh. Alright. But guys, for all of you who are in your college, you might have your college assignments or your college weekly newsletters. Correct? So you can use these GRE words in your weekly newsletters, in your official documents or official assignments. You can actually impress your teachers. Alright. So I've used the word expropriate over here. I've used it in a formal sentence. Okay. The recent revision of government land value for property is a bliss for the people who are affected by expropriation of lands for widening the national highway. Now they'll get a lump sum amount as a compensation also. So what I've done is I've just used the word in a formal sentence so that at a later time when I come across the word expropriate, I'll be able to know exactly where to use the word. Okay. Now another usage. Following a strong reaction to the expropriation of agricultural lands for expanding the international airport, the government decided to drop the idea. Okay, do you see what I've done over here, guys? You can also create your own usage statements. All right, you can also create your own usage statements. So the next time you send an email to your teacher or your professor, I definitely hope I'm sure that you guys will use GRE words. Correct. Come on, let's impress your teachers. Alright, Sahitya says definitely. Okay. Now, but learning words is not only the thing. You also need to differentiate the words from other related words. Correct. A lot of other related words are there. So guys, now you can pull up your chat. Just come closer to your screens. Okay. Now, do you see the colorful circles in front of your screen? Okay. Now, this is known as a word web. So here what I've done is I have written the word expropriate and also all the other words, all the other closely related words. Okay, I have written all the other closely related words. Alright. Now, deprive, divest, misappropriate and appropriate. These are the closely related words with appropriate.
Abhishek, I'd like to interrupt you for a moment here once again.
Yes, Mani?
We have a very good doubt again from Tapas.
Okay.
Asking how to work on RCs.
Okay, well Tapas, you've actually landed up in the right place. Alright, now this online seminar, as I said, is divided into 3 sections. First would be how to prepare for vocab, how to prepare for RC, okay, how to prepare for RC, and then how to prepare for GRE, how to crack GRE. Okay, so we'll be covering RC as we move forward, just a few more minutes. Alright.
Okay, we have one more question here, Abhishek.
Okay.
Karthik is asking what is the vocab score required for top universities?
Well, any score around 160, 155 would be a good score. It depends, Karthik. If you are very good at verbal, or if you're very good at quant, if you are aiming for a high score in quant, then you can be a little bit lenient, but I wouldn't suggest that. I would suggest you to aim for a score of at least 160 plus. Alright? Okay. Now let's get back to the seminar. Now differentiate the words from other closely related words. Okay. Now expropriate is a verb, correct? It means to officially take away private property from its owner for a public use. Now tell me guys, how is it different from appropriate? Well, appropriate means to take somebody's idea for your own use, especially illegally or without permission. Now, how is it different from misappropriate? Well, misappropriate means to take somebody else's money or property for yourself, right? Especially when they've trusted you to take care of it. Now, how is it different from deprive? Well, deprive means to prevent somebody from having or doing something, okay, especially something important. Alright? For example, the court ruling deprived us of any share in the inheritance. How is it different from divest? Well, divest means to take something, something or someone or something else. We have to take something away from something else. For example, he was divested out of his title, his power, dignity. Alright? So the words may look similar. So the best way to differentiate the word is by creating a word web. Just you can do it in a simple piece of paper. Just take a pencil, take a paper, and then you can just draw circles. Alright, and then categorize the word inside the circle. Because guys, word web, what it does is you will be able to see all the closely related words in one single sheet. Okay, in one place. Alright? So shall we move forward, guys? Okay. How to remember words? How to remember words? Guys, the first thing is you should start enjoying the act of learning new words. Okay, you should enjoy the act. Each time you get a new word, in your mind it shouldn't be like, oh God, not another new word. Okay, that is not how you should think. You should be looking forward to learning new words. And always relate the words with the help of pictures. Okay, you try to associate the words. You remember the word web which I showed you earlier. You associate the words and use the word in speaking or writing. Okay, and one golden rule is that revise the words regularly. You need to revise the words regularly. Okay, it is very important. Now, motivation is the key, guys. You should become interested in learning new words. Okay, you create a mental image of you getting a full score in GRE. Whenever you get bored, tired, wherever you see the magic number 340 should come up. Even if you're watching cricket, wherever you see only 340 should come. So the cricket score, the number of runs the batsman has hit, everything should be 340. I know it sounds funny, but the thing is, if it happens like that, you will start enjoying the act of learning new words. Okay, and another thing which can help is GRE Edge's complete word list. All right. Now, as I was saying, learn with the help of pictures. How exactly do we do that? Well, guys, you relate the words with pictures. Okay? You relate the words with pictures. Because visual long-term memory has a massive storage capacity for object details. Alright? Because you can remember words with the help of pictures associated with it. Okay, let's take an example. Now, guys, do you see a picture of a saint meditating over here? A picture of a saint meditating? Guys, where's the energy? Is it dinner time already? Come on, Mani told me that all of you have high energy. Okay, now I can see that. Alright. So, equanimity, which means a calm state of mind where you do not become angry or upset, especially in difficult situations. Now, the parts of speech is a noun. Now, let's say usage. She accepted the prospect of her operation with equanimity. Okay. Now, guys, can anyone can tell me an usage for the word equanimity? Tell me, can anyone give me a usage? All right. Yes, Kiran Sai, the GRE Edge word list contains this. Okay, words with pictures. All right. Okay. Now let's take another example. Okay. Now crestfallen. Crestfallen means sad and disappointed because you have failed and you do not expect to. Okay, now it's an adjective. Okay, now let's see usage. After losing its last game, the team was crestfallen. Okay, now do you see a picture of the English cricket team all sad and disappointed? Do you see that? Okay, so now tell me guys, how is this feeling? Learning words with the help of pictures. Which is a more fun way? Learning with the help of Amitabh Bachchan, learning with the help of pictures, or one big book? Alright, okay. So shall we move forward guys?
Abhishek, let me interrupt you here for a second.
Yeah, definitely Mani.
I'd like to have a small chat with our students.
Yeah, sure. Feel free to.
Okay, guys, let's have a short break. Okay, while we have a break, let's have a contest. Okay, we are going to conduct the millisecond award now. Guys, we'll be asking you a question. We'll be asking you a question, and the first person to answer it correctly will be the winner for the millisecond award. Okay, I'll explain the procedure of the award of the contest in detail. Okay, guys, I request guys, if you have not opened your Facebook, then I request all of you to open your Facebook. Guys, please come to the GRE page on Facebook. We have already sent you the link. Yes, Tarun, we'll send the link again. Okay, shall we start the contest, guys? Shall we start the contest, guys? Okay, Pavit is very excited about it. Okay, that's great. Okay, guys. Here's the question. We have posted a question on Facebook. The first person to answer the question on Facebook will win the millisecond award. You can go to your Facebook page, GREH Facebook page. You'll find a question. The first person to answer the question will win the millisecond award. Let me see the responses. How many of you have already responded? Okay, we've already had quite a few responses. Great contest is going on, guys. Guys, I want all of you to respond. You can go to the Facebook page and answer the question. What do you call a person who uses excessive number of words? A. Garrulous, B. Verbose, C. Eloquent, D. Loquacious. Okay, guys, lot of competition is going on, guys. We have a huge competition here. Let me just refresh my page. Okay, guys, have you all answered? Have you all answered the question? Have you all answered the question, guys? I'm getting very very different answers from each one of you. Okay, guys, shall we announce the winner? Are you ready for the winner? Okay, and the first person to answer the question correctly is Yashwant Nerela. A big round of applause for Yashwant Nerela. Well done, Yashwant. That was fantastic. It was not an easy answer. Very well done. Okay, Yashwant, do you have a microphone with you? Okay, if you have any doubts to us, you can ask your doubt directly to Abhishek. We will give you the audio access. You can ask your doubts directly to Abhishek. All right?
Definitely, Mani. Yashwant, are you there online? Yashwant, can you hear me? Yashwant, you can ask me your doubts. Can you hear me? Alright, okay. You can ask me your doubt directly. I've given you the audio access. You can ask me your doubt directly. I think we lost Yashwant.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
Yashwant, you can ask me your doubt.
Hi, Abhishek. Good evening.
Good evening, Yashwant.
Yeah, so it's just 10 days to the D-Day.
Okay.
I'm very excited about that.
Alright.
Verbal was not at all my thing, but
Okay.
GRE EDS RC is simply awesome because of that I have confidence right now, and
Okay.
I thought I could only score around 8 or 10 in the beginning. Now I guess I can score around 23 or 25.
Okay, that's very good, Yashwant.
But the thing is, I'm still low on my vocabulary. This
Okay.
one, this one was easy. This one was an easier question, so I could answer it.
Alright, no problem. So, Yashwant,
So
which program have you gone for?
I've taken complete GRE.
Complete GRE. Okay.
Yeah.
So, when exactly did you start your preparation?
That's a miracle. Actually, I started my preparation only on July 4th.
Okay.
I didn't touch my books before that, and now
Okay.
and now I'm not even going to college. It's
Alright.
day and night
Where
GRE.
are you from, Yashwant? Which college?
I'm from Geetam University, Hyderabad.
Alright, you are from Hyderabad. Okay.
Yeah,
So you have around 10 days left for your exam, correct?
yeah.
Okay, alright. So now, Yashwant, what I would suggest you to do is that you do a lot of practice tests. You can take a lot of practice sessions.
Okay.
Okay. What you need to do is did you take any tests recently? Any full-length test?
Yeah, I took a full-length test in on greguide.com,
Okay.
and I got a score of around 310.
Okay. Did you take a GREH full-length test?
Yeah, no, I'll do that on 23rd because I have only 5 tests, and every day I'll write one test. So that's my plan.
Alright. Okay.
That's what my SFA suggested me.
All right.
So
Well. That's what I would suggest is, see, you can ask your SFA, okay, for a very specific feedback because I have not seen your profile. What I'll do is
yeah,
after the seminar, I'll just check up on that and I'll definitely help you with that. What I would
yes.
suggest you is that you can ask your SFA specifically,
Hmm.
okay,
Hmm.
what tips you need because see, last 10 days means you need a lot of practice, correct?
Okay.
Rather than learning new words, you need a lot of practice. So you can just ask
Okay.
your SFA and ask her exactly where you stand in terms of your target score. Okay.
Okay.
So depending on
Okay.
that, you can modify your preparation method so that you can reach your target score.
Sure.
All right. So I'm
Yeah.
glad. All right. So nice speaking to you, Yashwant, and all the best for your GRE preparation.
Thank you, Abhishek.
All right. Okay, so that was a very interesting contest. I had a lot of people participating. It was very interactive, right, Mani?
Oh, definitely, Abhishek. I was really excited about it. I was really excited about it. It's good to see you the answering first.
Yashwant has his exam in 10 days also.
To know. Looking forward to more such contests, Abhishek.
All right. Okay. So shall we move forward, guys? Shall we go towards the next section of the seminar? Shall we move forward, guys? Okay. Now GRE RC. So guys, how to read long and complex sentences. Now, how many of you know this picture? How many of you know this picture? All I know, why am I showing this picture to you guys? Why am I showing? How is this picture related to RC? Guys, tell me. I know most of you might have read this Jungle Book. Long snake, long RC, exactly, correct. Guys, RCs can get very tricky and very long, okay? And see what happens is, since GRE is a time-based test, okay, you should not spend a lot of time for RC, okay? Because if you spend, once you start an RC passage, you tend to spend a lot of time, okay? So how to read long and complex RC sentences. Now guys, I would like everyone to read this sentence and let me know if it was easy to understand. It was easy to read. Easy. Okay, now why was it easy, guys? Why was it easy? Short and simple. Exactly, it's easy to read. Correct. It's easy to read. It's a simple sentence. And not only that, it is also easy to understand because there's basically one idea. Supernova triggers star formation. Correct. And not only that, it's also easy to retain in memory because it's just one idea. It's easy to retain in memory. Now, tell me, what does this mean? How many of you understand this? The passage which I'm showing you now. How many of you understood this passage? Okay, no guys, I'll just give you a few seconds to understand because as you said, you need to practice for GRE. Correct. So even this session is a time-based session. Okay. Now tell me, was this very easy to understand? Was it very easy to understand? No, exactly. It's a bit complex. Why is it complex? Correct, because it's hard to read basically. It's a complex sentence and there are about 5 ideas in this sentence. Correct. There were 5 ideas and it's also hard to retain in memory. Now the complexity and organization, it strains the limits of short-term memory. Okay, often you would have to read it several times to understand. Correct. Now how many of you read it twice or thrice? I know a lot of you might have read it twice. Actually, Danya, Rupesh, Karthik, Hemant, Santak, twice. Chetan only once. Okay. Good, Chetan. Nupur. Kumar, yes, correct. Now if you read it twice, thrice, 4 times, what happens is a lot of time is spent. Correct. Now how do we overcome it? We know the problem that we are spending a lot of time on understanding a passage, but how do we overcome that? We need to break in the flow of ideas so that we can assimilate what we have read and then move on. Okay, you need to break it into shorter sentences. We can break the long sentence into more manageable units from which ideas can be understood easily. Okay, now how do we do that? How exactly do we do that? Can anyone tell me? How do we break it into small sentences or small passages? Alright, I'll give you an example. How many of you like cake? How many of you like cakes? Rupesh, which is your favorite cake? Chocolate truffle. All right. Now, if I give you a big cake, a 2 kilo cake, and I ask you to read everything, I ask you to, sorry, I ask you to eat the whole cake in 5 minutes, the whole thing, as a whole. How many of you would be able to do it? Sahitya says can't. Smriti says won't. One says he loves cake. He'll be able to do it. Depends on the quantity. It's a big cake, a very big cake. Anirudh says no, but in installments. Correct. Now, if I cut the cake into small pieces and I give you, I am sure within seconds the plate would be empty. Correct. Guys, this is the same case. This is the same for RC also. Okay. Basically, if you get a big passage, what you have to do is you need to break it down. All right. We'll look at a few examples. Okay. Now, this is a typical first paragraph of a GRE. This is a typical passage, okay? A first paragraph of a GRE passage. Okay. Now, I would like everyone to read this. Okay. And the first thing which you need to do is you need to identify the individual lines in the passage. Alright. For all of you who have taken down notes, you can just check the individual lines. Okay. These are the individual lines. Correct. The first thing is about Jules Simon, a French politician. Second line and the third line. So first what we did is we identified the different lines. Correct. Now the next what you need to do is you need to segment it. You need to use punctuation marks and segment it. Okay, try to segment into smaller parts. Try to segment a big passage into smaller parts. Okay. Would you like to do a small exercise? I have already segmented the passage, or if you already have your own passage segmented, it's good. It doesn't matter if this segment is not the same as that, because ultimately you just need to get the idea. So here's the first segment. Okay, what I've done is this is how I've segmented into 6. In the 19th century, when women began to enter factories. Now this is the first segment. Now what is this segment trying to convey? What is the idea? Abhishek says time. Hemant says how things were in the past. Well, basically, women entered the industry in the 19th century. That is the basic idea. You can just chop off all the unnecessary words. Now let's go to the next segment. Jules Simon, a French politician, warned that by doing so, women would give up their femininity. What is the segment trying to convey, guys? Well, I would like everyone to participate. Okay, let's make it a very interactive session. Ending of feminism, says Swikriti. Effect on women. Correct. Simon felt women would lose their femininity. Okay, but Frederick Engels, however, predicted that women would be liberated from the social, legal, economic subordination of the family by technological developments. Now, this is the third segment which I've done. So, can anyone tell me what it means? Correct. Engels felt women will be liberated because of technological developments. Okay. Now that made possible the recruitment of the whole female sex into the public industry. Now what is the segment trying to convey? Well, correct. The technological development, it made the recruitment of women in large numbers. Okay. Now observers thus differed on the social effects of mechanization. This is just another segment. What does it convey? They had differences of opinion on this issue. Correct. But at the end, they agreed that it would transform women's lives. Now what is this? Exactly, a conclusion. They agreed that women's lives would change. Now see guys, earlier we got a very big chunky passage. Correct. But now just read the ideas, just read through these 6 ideas. And now tell me, isn't this a better way rather than reading the whole passage twice or thrice or even 4 times? Rupesh gives me a big yeah. Definitely. What about the others? Okay, now let's see a few students who use the same preparation method, the same vocab preparation method and excelled in their GRE. Alright. Lijo Anthony got a total GRE score of 323. He is working in Dubai. He is a working professional. Satakshi got a total GRE score of 330. She studies in Lady Sridham College for Women. Okay.
Abhishek, I'd like to interrupt you for a moment here.
Yeah, definitely, Mani.
Yeah. Guys, we'll be soon having the Online Academy Award. Okay, how many of you have invited your friends already? Guys, how many of you have already invited your friends? Okay, guys, as I said, we'll be having the Online Academy Award soon. Guys, would you like to choose your own award? Would you like to choose your own award? If you were the winner for this Online Academy Award, what prize would you like? What prize would you like? If you were to win the Online Academy Award, what prize would you like? I'd like you to answer this poll question, so that we'll be knowing what are you expecting. What should the GRE Edge Online Academy Award be? A GRE book of the winner's choice, Flipkart coupon worth rupees 500, 50% off on complete GRE program. What is your choice, guys? Dhanya says 50% off on complete GRE. Vinith also aspires the same. Bless and Verghese says GRE book, 50% off Flipkart. Okay, various choices here for all of you. Okay, for those who don't know what is complete GRE program, let me explain. Complete GRE program is an exclusive online program designed by GRE Edge. Okay, it's a 6 months it's a program valid up to 6 months. Okay, if you have 6 months or a similar amount of time for your GRE preparation, then you can enroll for the complete GRE program with GRE Edge. Okay, 250 hours of exclusive online preparation for your GRE. Okay, here's the poll result, guys. 38% of you have asked for a GRE book of your choice. 13% wanted a Flipkart coupon worth rupees 500, and 50% of you wanted 50% off on complete GRE program. Isn't that coincidental, guys? 50% of you wanted 50% on complete GRE. That's really great. Oh yeah, says Dhanya. Alright guys, so shall we start with the Online Academy Award?
Well, Mani, before that, guys, now, how many of you are excited, by the way? You're getting to choose your own gift. I'm definitely excited. Mani, can I also participate?
No, Abhishek, it's only for us students.
All right, okay. So now, guys, let's get back to the online seminar. Rupesh is very excited. Bijesh is also excited. Alright, okay. Now let's see a few GRE toppers from GRE Edge. Okay, they use the same preparation method. They use the same preparation method and excelled in their GRE. Apurva got a total GRE score of 335. Kavya got a total GRE score of 332. Sharath got a total GRE score of 330. Dinakaran got a total GRE score of 320. Raki and Anis both got a total GRE score of 320. Now these guys, these are just a few toppers from GRE. We've helped more than 225, 230 students to boost their GRE scores and to help them achieve a score of about 320 plus. So how many of you would like to be part of this? How many of you would like to be part of this table? Or how many of you would like to see all the students who have scored 320 plus with GRE Edge? Alright, so I'll send you a link. Okay, I'll send you a link. What you can do is you can just click on that link and you'll be able to view all the GRE toppers from GRE Edge. Okay, now if you would like to see, if you would like to listen to their GRE experience, you can do that also. I'll just ask Mani to forward you the link and you'll be able to view. Now, how many of you would like to know how GRE Edge will help you with your GRE preparation? Okay, Danya is all excited. Nandan, Danya, Sahitya, Pratiksha. Alright, well, in GRE Edge, as soon as you enroll, you would be assigned 2 trainers. Okay, one trainer will be for your verbal section and the other trainer will be for your quant section. Okay, now as soon as you enroll, they'll ask you to take a verbal and a quant diagnostic test. Can anyone tell me what a diagnostic test is? What exactly is a diagnostic test? Mock test, says Rajesh. What is a diagnostic test? A startup test, says Pavit. What about the others? Exactly, to find your own weakness. A mock test is to find your own weakness. Okay, as soon as you enroll, they'll ask you to write a mock test. So you write the mock test and your trainers would be able to know exactly where you stand, where your weakness is. And with the help of the detail, they would give you a personalized study plan focusing on your weaker areas. Now earlier someone told me, I think Keetan told me that he's a working professional, he comes back at 10 o'clock. Well, Keetan, you don't have to worry about planning your GRE preparation because your trainers would help you with that. They'll design a study plan so that it would not come in between your office or your studies. Alright, there'll be a personalized study plan. All you have to do is just look at your study plan, log in and prepare. Okay, now all your learning materials will be attached. Just use the username, password, log in and study. Okay, now as soon as you finish the learning session, what is the next thing that you would require, guys? What is the next thing that you would require as soon as you finish a learning session? Correct. Practice tests. Pavati says practice tests. Correct. You would get a number of tests based on learning sessions so that you will be able to know exactly how much you've learned. Okay. Now, with the help of millisecond monitoring and personalized feedback, with the help of the software, your trainers would be able to know exactly what you're doing in the website. Each of your single mouse click will be recorded in our website so that your trainers would be able to know how much sessions you've taken, how many questions you've answered, how much time you're taking to answer, all details like that. With the help of all this, they will give you a personalized feedback so that you will be able to know where exactly you stand. Correct. Tell me, if you have a feedback system like this with 2 personal trainers, with 2 experts giving you feedback, how will it help you in your preparation, guys? Exactly, you will know where you will stand. Speed up the process of learning, says Danya. Correct. Now you'll get a number of surprise tests also. You'll get a number of surprise tests also to help you with your preparation. Now, how many of you study in the middle of the night? Early morning or the middle of the night? I remember my mom always used to say, I always used to study in the middle of the night. But I never used to wake up early, but I used to sit up in the night. Bhima, the 2 trainers would be available from morning 10 o'clock to evening 7 o'clock. Okay? Study all night. Okay, so when you're studying in the night and you come across a doubt, how exactly do you clear your doubts? Google. Okay, so when you search in Google, you always get the correct answer. When I search, I get more than 10,000 results and I won't even know which is the correct website or not. Not sometimes, correct. Guys, that is why GRE has developed a feature called as InstaDoubt. Just type on InstaDoubt and a chat box will appear. You type your doubt over there and click on submit and your doubts will be directly forwarded to your trainer. Alright, Now, in case you want an instant answer for that, what you do is just type in your doubts, okay? And as I said, GRE has helped more than 12,500 students with their GRE preparation, okay? So all of them have asked doubts and our trainers have cleared all those doubts. So what you can do is just click on instant doubt, and if your trainers have already got the same doubt from other students, okay, their answers would also be there, so you can view the answer instantly. You can view the answers instantly, okay? Now, in case you have a unique doubt, or if you have some other doubt, what you can do is just type your doubts, and your doubts will be directly forwarded to your trainer, and your trainer would reply to your doubts within 1 working day. Yes, Sahitya, this is available for every program in GREH. Alright? And not only that, you'll also get a number of revised GRE style tests, full length GRE style tests, actual computer adaptive tests. So now tell me, if you're studying like this with 2 trainers with the personalized feedback and unlimited sessions, unlimited practice sessions, tell me how many of you would reach your target score? Tell me honestly. Sahitya says he will. Pratiksha, I'll definitely will. What about the others? How many of you? Okay, Sahitya, she will. All right. Kumar, Dhanya, Vineet. So tell me, guys, which is your favorite feature? Which is the most favorite part of this that you liked? Personalized feedback, personalized study plan, personal coaching and SFA, Insta Out and Ask Out, or the learning tracker with all online study materials. Which is your most favorite feature? You can just participate in the poll, guys. Just participate in the poll. You can just click on that and you can participate. Dhanya says study plan. Nandan says study plan. Personal coach and SFA. Sahitya says all. Which is your most favorite GREH feature? Kumar says all. What about the others? Alright, so 33% of you guys told that you want personalized study plan. 27% said personal coach and SFA. 13% said Insta Out and Ask Out. 18% said learning tracker with all the online materials. Alright, so you already decided which is your most favorite feature.
All right, Abhishek, it's very interesting to know students liking all the GREH features. Okay, guys, let's move on to the Online Academy Award. Guys, how many of you think this is the most exciting part of today's online seminar? The Online Academy Award. How many of you think this is the most exciting part of today's online seminar? All right, all right. Dhanya, Sahitya, Shivakumar. Okay, lot of you guys. So guys, you already know the winner will be awarded 50% off on the complete GRE program. So are you all ready for it? Sahitya is already dumbstruck. Sahitya says, wow. All right. Okay, guys, we will have a contest on FB. I'll tell you the instructions. Okay. Guys, open your FB page. We have already sent you the link. Open GREH FB page, Facebook page. You can go to GREH's Facebook page. You'll see a post there, the latest post. the latest image post saying I am attending, join me. You can go to that image post and write a short summary on today's online seminar. How do you feel about today's online seminar? What do you feel about today's online seminar? I want you to write a short summary of today's online seminar. The person who gets the most number of likes for the comment or for the summary will be awarded the Online Academy Award. All right, guys, please go to the Facebook page. Open the image post that says I am attending, join me, and write a short summary of today's online seminar. You can write whatever you felt about today's online seminar. A very short summary. You can type it in the comment section. Okay, and the comment with the most number of likes will win today's Online Academy Award. Is that clear, guys? Guys, I want all of you to respond. Who knows, you could be the winner of 50% off on the complete GRE program. Meanwhile, while you are typing your summaries on the comment section in FB, if you have any doubts, you can type it in the chat box, and our GRE expert Abhishek will answer you.
Thanks a lot, Mani. That's a very interesting offer. 50% off in the complete GRE program. So guys, as you said, what you can do is just type in your type in a summary of today's online seminar, and you can also get all your friends to like the post. The post with the maximum likes is the winner. Am I correct, Mani? All right. Okay. So guys, you can ask me your doubts meanwhile. Okay. Rupesh is asking about the experimental section. Well, Rupesh, the experimental section is basically an unscored section. Okay. Now, it can be a verbal or a quant section. You will never know. Okay. So, unless you finish your exam, you won't know if it's an experimental section or not. Pavit has 2 months time for preparing for the GRE. Is this sufficient? Well, Pavit, let me tell you, time is very less. Okay, 2 months is not very sufficient time. But if you can prepare for a lot of, let's say at least 4 to 5 hours a day, then it should definitely be enough. Bhavana, you can ask me your doubts. Guys, how many of you would like to ask me your doubts directly? Alright guys, for all of you who are already participating in the online academy, don't have to switch your tabs. You can just type in your doubts in the Facebook page itself. Okay, there's no problem. You just type it over there and I'll clear your doubts. Okay, so that you can both participate for the contest as well as you can get your doubts cleared.
And guys, do remember the comment with the most number of likes will be awarded the winner. The comment with the most number of likes will be awarded the winner. Guys, you can type a summary of today's online seminar in your own words.
Okay, so now how many of you would like to ask me a doubt directly? Would like to speak to me? Okay, meanwhile, all of you can participate in the contest. For all of you who have doubts, you can just speak to me directly. Hemant, alright, Rupesh, Hemant, Bhavana, Pavit. Okay, so Rupesh, I'll just give you the audio control. Okay. Rupesh, can you hear me? I have given you the audio control. You can directly speak to me. Hi, Rupesh, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good, Rupesh.
Sir, how many questions will be there in experimental section, sir?
In your experimental section, see, it can be a verbal or a quant section, okay? It will be like an exact verbal section or a quant section, which you would get around 20 questions, so you won't be able to know if it's an experimental section or not.
That's fine,
okay,
sir.
So if it's a verbal section, it will be 20 questions. If it's a quant, it will be 20 sections.
Yes.
Okay, but 20 questions, but it's an unscored section, alright? Experimental is an unscored section. Okay? So Rupesh, are you participating in the contest?
Yeah, sir.
Alright, okay.
Any chances to identify it, sir?
Sorry, Rupesh, can you repeat your question?
Any tricks or any symptoms to identify it, sir?
Well, Rupesh, unless you write your exam completely, you won't be able to know. See, if you are writing your exam and you get 3 verbal sections, then
Yes, sir.
you can make sure that one was an experimental section. But beforehand, it will be very hard to understand.
It can be verbal or RC, sir? Anyone?
It can be verbal or quant, anyone.
Okay, sir.
Alright?
It's mandatory in every exam, sir?
Yes, Rupesh, it is mandatory.
Okay, sir.
Rupesh, how many
Sir,
likes have you got for the Facebook comment?
I didn't get a comment, sir.
Alright. So, Rupesh, we have very less time remaining. Correct, Mani? Yes, so you can just give your, you can participate for the contest. You can get a 50%
I'm
off
taking
on your complete GRE program. I think we lost Rupesh. Rupesh, can you please type in your doubt? Guys, anyone else? Would you like to ask me a question? Everyone can ask me one question.
Okay, guys. Meanwhile, I'd like all of you to invite your friends to like your comments. Again, guys, let me remind you, the comments with the most number of likes will be awarded. Will be awarded the Online Academy Award.
Okay. Purva has a doubt. Yeah, definitely, Purva. I'll just give you the control. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, Purva, you can ask me your doubt.
Yeah, hi Abhi.
Hi, how are you, Purva?
Yeah, actually, I'm a working. I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, actually, my doubt is I'm a working professional and I am preparing for GRE. I'm in from last 1 month. So I'm in. I'm planning to give in next 15-20 days. Will it be fine if I can plan it in that time, or I should take more time for that?
Well, Purva, did you write your diagnostic test? Did you give a diagnostic test with GRE?
I have not given in GRE H because I have got to know about this site around 4-5 days back.
Okay.
So I have just started the thing. But I was preparing from parents and with the help of Birdpaw, Medici and the Kaplan tests.
Okay. See, Purva, what did you already decide on your GRE date? Have you already booked your date?
Since see, problem is that I am working, so that's why I'm asking. Like since I am not going to office from last 25 days, so I want to complete it. If once I'll start going office, then again all the preparation will be on like wastage of the time and all the things.
Okay, all right. So what I would suggest you is that we have a fast track GRE program. All right.
Okay.
Fast track GRE program is basically intense preparation. Okay, you get a number of practice tests. All right. You get around 75 hours of practice basically.
Okay.
Okay. So now you're planning to write your exam in about 10 to 15 days, correct?
Yeah. I have not booked date right now because I know I can get like in Bhopal or Ahmedabad, I can get in 10-15 days date.
All right.
Not in Mumbai. Yeah. So that's why I was thinking. Yeah.
So what time do you come back from office generally?
I generally used to come by 9:30, and in morning I have to leave by 8:30, 9 o'clock. So
okay.
I mean.
Well, this program will definitely help you, Purva, because see, it's 24/7. Okay, so any time during the night, even if you come home late after a meeting or any time during the night, you just have to log in and you can take your sessions. What I'll do is I'll ask my counselor to give you a call, Purva. Okay, and the counselor will give you all the details about the fast track program, so you can directly start your preparation from day 1 itself.
No, actually I talked with Rajan yesterday, one of your counselor, but problem is that any course is like for 1 month or more than that. So I was in doubt like.
Purva, see, that is just the total validity. Okay, it's basically a 75-hour program. Okay, the 1 month is just a validity. That is, your trainers will support you for up to 1 month.
Okay.
Okay, so see, if you can prepare for like 3-4 hours a day, then this program is the right program for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Because right now I'm just doing studies and studies, nothing more than that. Because I know because I am working from last 6 years.
Okay.
For me, studying is like
I understand. Well, this will be a very good option for you. What you can do is, if you can prepare for 3 to 4 hours a day, then you can go ahead with the fast track GRE program. I'll ask a counselor to give you a call so you can start your preparation right away. All right, Purva?
Yeah, that will be fine. Okay,
All right.
thanks.
Thanks a lot, Purva.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So let's come back to the Online Academy Award. So how many of you have already posted and how many likes have you got? Let me check. Karthik has already posted. Danya has posted. What about others, guys? What about others, guys? Abhishek has also posted. Kiran Sai is right now leading the pack. All right. Kiran Sai is leading the pack, guys. Who will challenge Kiran Sai? Guys, I'll just give you a tip. You can like your own comments if that helps. You can even ask your friends to come and like your comments. Guys, any more comments yet to come, guys? Kiran Sai is leading the pack, guys. So shall we announce the results, guys? Shall we announce the results? All right. So the mystery unfolds. And the person with the most number of likes is Kiran Sai Vade from TRR Polytechnic College. All right, give a big round of applause for Kiran Sai. Very well done, Kiran Sai. That was really amazing. That was really awesome. You won a 50% off on complete GRE program. Okay, guys, let me read it out what Kiran Sai has written out for you. Great techniques to remember most vocabulary words by relating and practicing them, and tracking RCs by dividing it into segments and translating it into our own language. And the surprise gifts are awesome. And like you said, surprise gift, you have won yourself a 50% off on complete GRE program, Kiran Sai. That was amazing. That was really well done. All right. All right, guys. Did you enjoy the contest? Did you enjoy the contest, guys? Sahitya says, yep. All right. I enjoyed it pretty much. Kiran Sai definitely did. Okay, so Kiran Sai is getting a 50% off on complete GRE program. So what about the rest of you guys? Would you like GRE Edge to help you with your GRE preparation? Would you like GRE Edge to help you with your GRE preparation? Please answer the poll. All right, we have a very dynamic poll going on here. Results are changing all the time. 34% have already said that they definitely would love to. 19% say yes, but I need to talk to a GRE expert. And 60% of you have answered. Guys, I would like all of you to answer. I'd like all of you to respond to this poll. Guys, what about the rest of you guys? Still thinking about the award? Thinking about the prize? All right, now 72% have answered. Sahitya says she needs to talk to a GRE expert. Definitely, Sahitya. We'll ask an expert to give you a call. All right. All right, 14% have already joined GRE Edge. That's great. Okay, so I'll share the poll results with you. 32% of you have said definitely I'd love to. 16% say yes, but I need to talk to GRE expert. 27% say maybe later. 11% say I will prepare myself. 14% say I have already joined GRE Edge. Well, isn't that amazing, guys? Alright, before wrapping up today's online seminar, would you like to receive the recorded version of today's seminar? Guys, please answer the poll. Would you like to receive the recorded version of today's online seminar? Yes, I joined the webinar late. Yes, I would like to share it with my friends. No, I understood everything. No, the webinar doesn't contain what I am looking for. I would like to attend the seminar live in future. Alright guys. Sahitya says she would love to. Guys, again 60% of you have voted. What about the rest of you? Would you like a recording of today's online seminar? Okay guys, it was very nice talking to you today in this online seminar. It was fun and it was very exciting in today's online academy contest. I'd like to say all the best for your future, for your GRE studies. All right.
Once again, guys, all the best for your GRE preparation. It was a very intense contest, correct, Mani? I saw a lot of excitement going around. So, guys, once again, I wish you all the best for your GRE preparation. I'm extremely sorry in case I missed any doubts, but don't worry, guys. What you can do is you can just type in your doubts on our Facebook page, and I'll clear your doubts, or you can just type your doubts to info@gres.com. For all of you who would like to start your GRE preparation, just type into 98844-53276. Just give a call, and I'll ask our counselors. You can ask your counselors to get you started with your GRE preparation.
Yeah, and one more thing, guys. I'll send you a link right now. You can bookmark that page on your browser. We'll be uploading today's the recorded version of today's online seminar on that page, along with the questions that you have asked during the online seminar. The answers to your questions will be answered and updated on that page by most probably by tomorrow. All right, you can bookmark that page and you can access it. The page will be live by tomorrow. All right, good evening, have a nice day.
The organizer